We are live. I usually don't stream to the YouTube app anymore, so this is different. Okay. Wow. Okay, I think it's trying to turn. Look at it. See this? See it start?
Mm-hmm.
See how it's like going? See how it just slowed down?
Mm-hmm.
Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Just slowed down. It's slowed down. It's finally going to turn. I still think we're probably going to want to be. Well, it might go. We could go up to this road and go east on this road, right? Or we could go east. It's probably going to go like right here. This would put us right in the hail core. We could go east and just sit right there in the middle. And then the good thing is, once we get, this is the county that's bad to chase in.
Oh yeah.
Once we
Okay.
get,
Yeah.
once we get over here, we need to we need to find roads over that river. So, welcome in, everybody. We are looking at a developing supercell now to the west of southwest of Ponca City, just to the north of Enid, Oklahoma, and it really is rocketing up into the atmosphere. If this thing is able to get its act together here in the next 15 minutes, 20 minutes, it's going to start producing tornadoes very quickly. You can see the edge of the updraft up there. I mean, this thing is just rocketing up into the atmosphere. You can see how high and like you see like how high the bases are, and it almost like looks kind of striated. You know, that means if you can get that mesocyclone to drill through that stable layer, it'll just produce like photogenic tornadoes. So the phone is, since I'm using the YouTube app, the phone is gonna try and overheat. So I gotta make sure to turn down this.
No, you turn mine down.
Usually I don't use the YouTube app anymore. But I kind of have my hand forced, so
Yeah.
but we should be getting on stuff within 20 minutes because it's moving up here quick. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's got that look to it. See that?
Mm-hmm.
This right here is splitting to the north, and then it's got this curve right here. It's kind of got that look. So if this can split off and the supercell can sustain itself, it'll be producing tornadoes by I-35. So in the next 15, 20 miles. And then also still watching that stuff down near Wichita Falls. It's not really like feasible for us to get down to, you know, unless it be like in like 3 hours, like later on. If this one dies, then we blast south and try to get those. But because those ones look like they might be going. No. Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna stop this guy. The only thing stopping it is itself. Can't move these.
Yes. Yes. Whatever.
Okay. I'm gonna move this, and then just get ready.
Okay.
Just do what I say, and we'll. And chat. I'm with my grandma, so she's storm chased multiple times before, but she hasn't chased in like 18 months maybe. The last time we chased with her, we saw a tornado, and we were the only chasers to see it. If we see a tornado today, we're not going to be the only chasers to see it. That's for sure, but we'll be one of the hundreds of chasers to probably see it. But the reason why I'm having to stream off the YouTube app is because my computer died unexpectedly. So my computer died unexpectedly. So, but oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna get it out.
Okay. They're eatable. They're edible. We're probably gonna want to go north. We'll see what these two little cells do right here. This could become a problem too. Those ones down there. Yeah, but look at this guy.
Mhm.
Okay. It's trying to turn right. So any minute now it's gonna turn right. It'd be a problem. We just gotta make sure to stay ahead of it because we don't want to get in the chaser convergence.
Want to turn the car off?
It's okay.
Really, I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
No, just let it sit. We're getting some convection now in the forward flank of the storm. So, look at that. Christ does 100. As I'm sitting right here to the south of Tonkawa, we got a storm that's going to move just to my north here. I'm going to go intercept it as it comes across 35. I don't think it's ready to produce a tornado yet, but it's getting close. I mean, look at this big inflow band.
Oh, it's huge. Huge.
Well, that could just be low-level clouds.
So?
I'm not sure. Well, storm is blasting right through that cap. Yeah, I'm not sure. It might be. I think it probably is. Look how fast it's moving in those low-level winds. We already have a nice structure setting up at the very, very least today. This thing is exploding into the atmosphere. Let me see if the tops are still going up. The storm tops, the echo tops. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go to the east a little bit. Yeah. We're going to go just a bit to the east.
So do you want to get back on 35?
No,
Or
no, we're
just
just gonna go
this road
right. Yeah,
here?
right here.
Okay.
We're gonna be on 35,
Okay.
and then it's gonna have a shot. And those ones to the south, they might go big.
Well, there goes a,
Oh my gosh,
that's quite a rig.
that's a little bit too much. Of a chase right there. We'll go this way. We'll get out ahead of it a little bit more and see. Yeah, just go straight for now. I'll let you know when you need to turn. Alright, guys, we're just repositioning to the east. Stay out ahead of this thing. The storm did split, so sometimes after a split, the storm will decide if it's gonna live or gonna die. We're gonna see here what it looks like. Right now, it has more of a hailer look, but it is 7 o'clock is when we should start getting really favorable environment for tornadoes. So any time in the next 20, 30 minutes, I want to see it ramp up. All right, go. You're gonna keep left right here. So it's coming right up right here. Oh, you don't have to stop it. It's just a part of the road. Okay, let's see. Yeah, don't want to go straight. There's a massive pothole on that road that we just went by.
Stop. Anybody coming?
No. Grandma just ran the stop sign. I didn't see that. That's kind of a bad first. They need to put like a warning, like, hey, there's
Little
about to be.
blinking light.
That's kind of a bad spot, don't you think, for a stop sign?
Well, I've got a road coming in.
I am not liking how this storm. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, golly.
We'll see. Keep right.
Okay.
I don't know why it just doesn't look like a tornado producer to me. Go ahead and just go ahead and just sit here or find a spot to just pull off at some point. So maybe up on this hill or something, or
Okay.
just the next grassy. There might be,
I could
or
go
there
back,
might be a county road. There
I
might be
could
a
go back
county
to
road
that
like half a mile up here.
V back there and find a spot probably on the grass.
Yeah, there's a little county road right here that you can get on, and just up here somewhere. County road. John, as of right now, based on where these storms are forming, it doesn't look like the Joplin Metro is going to get anything. I think it might go just to the north. There's a county road right up here. Yeah.
I see it.
We'll just sit here and I don't really know. We'll just wait.
There's a storm chaser behind.
Go right, turn right here. Just sit on this road. Up to the right. This is an interview.
So let's see.
Yeah, go ahead and turn around and just point the camera at the storm. Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
Watch for cars. Somebody wants
Yeah,
to turn down here.
It's a big supercell. I don't know. It just like it feels weird to me. Like it has so much lightning. It's strong. Maybe you just have to wait until it hits better shear. Shear saves everything. So
Is the lightning within? I mean, we're not seeing anything
no, I mean
on the side.
no, it's too bright outside too.
Oh,
I mean it'll be hard to see lightning this far away, but you can see how. I mean that's a monster updraft. You know,
Yeah.
it's a huge updraft. Yeah, those ones to the south are going too. They're way down there. I wish it wasn't way down there. You know,
Long ways.
have a better chance. The Storm Prediction Center released a mesoscale discussion, and they said this one should have a lot more favorable tornado prospects in the next hour. So, as that low level jet really gets cranking. Well, we have a 62 dew point right here, so I don't know. And something tells me I just don't like this storm. I just need to go south. We can get on it after dark. You might be able to see there's kind of maybe the base is right in front of us. See it?
Mm-hmm.
See how high up it is. But yeah, the storm is just so far south. That's the thing. I mean, it's moving. It's gonna move kind of towards like south of Oklahoma City. Wish something would fire up here. It still could, I guess. I think we just gotta let it hit the better wind shear, and I think it could go crazy. So, just gotta be patient.
Let's see.
Let's see.
With my thumb.
It looks like the echo tops just went back up. It's not a bad sign. Destructive 2+ inch hail. sit. Oh, we're moving into some rough chase terrain. Up towards Ka City. We get harder. I think this one can be our guy still, though. Yeah, I don't know. It's starting to get that look to it. It's a tough call. What's that noise?
It's the sun.
I know. Yeah. All right, go ahead and get back on that road. I think we're just gonna go ahead and keep getting out ahead of it, okay? And then, yeah, so you just keep going, and then yeah, just go straight. This road eventually will veer to the north, back to the north, and we'll get a view.
In 12 miles, the destination is on your right.
Well, tornado or not, it's going to be a really gorgeous storm. That's all I know. Like, I know that for a fact, you know. The environment up here is a lot skinnier. I don't like that. Just going to have to watch this.
There's that one chaser.
That guy, yeah. It's a crazy rig. My goodness, that's insane. Feels like this storm is just outrunning the environment, too. It's just I'm not going to do it. The ones in Texas may not either. Or the one on the Red River may not either. Maybe this might be the only storm that goes up. It doesn't look like anything else is going up west of OKC to me. hail in this thing will be baseballs. So, yeah, just get ready. If we get in any hail, we'll have some crazy baseballs.
Have you actually seen baseball-size hail?
What?
Have you actually seen baseball-size hail?
I don't think I ever have. No, I just try to stay out of it if I can. We should be taking it north soon through a little town and then be headed up to where we want to be. Yeah, now we're gonna curve north here.
Severe thunderstorm.
Oh, thank you.
Please proceed with caution.
A little town mate. Mayor?
Marlin.
Marlin,
A nice little town.
Yeah, nice little town. We're just gonna head up towards Ponca City here.
Starting route to Ponca City.
We'll get a view of the storm again. It's just off to our left.
12 miles.
Is this for me to adjust it for you? Or is that right? Oh, is that how you want it?
Oh, well, I had it
Oh,
down.
fix it. Yeah, fix it.
Well, I'll set up a little taller. There
Yeah,
you go.
yes.
Okay, so that guy is on our tail now.
Oh, that guy? Yeah. Not a lot of chasers out here because we're kind of out ahead of it. So, I mean, it's not going to produce right now, so I don't want to be on it. Just have to see what it does. It needs a lot of help. It's running out of. So ideally, we want it to be down towards Oklahoma City because there's more space for storms to go into. Down here, up here, there's not as much. The warm sector is a lot skinnier. There's not a lot of space up here. So storms are going to run out of real estate before they can even get going, which is obviously not ideal. It's not good. I'm not liking how this thing looks. What's up, guys? Where am I headed? I don't know. Seymour, hello. I don't know, guys. I might be headed. I might just. I don't know. I almost just want to head south and just see, just in case something fires up from south, or in case that one goes crazy. We could get it south of Oklahoma City, right? But destructive, severe thunderstorm warning. Maybe we can get under an awning and just get clobbered with baseballs if it doesn't do anything. Yeah, that's the problem.
I can't even see it now.
I know. That's the problem. This storm is like. The problem with this storm is like it just fired in the wrong spot. Like it fired too far north. If this storm was like another, I think if this storm was like 50 miles to the south, I think it'd be a huge issue. You know, like if this storm was like literally just 50 miles to the south, you'd probably be talking about a big time tornado producer. Just kind of fired in the wrong place. I can't really see it either actually. Well, we're pretty far away from the base. We're like 15 miles from the base. 10 is ball size hail. I don't know who that is.
Nebraska.
Nebraska. Huh. No idea. Somewhere off over there. I want to see some pictures of this. Oh. Have you seen a picture of it? I don't even want to. Well, give it some time. Problem is, those storms all the way south, they're also like not doing. They're like almost looking like they won't even maintain themselves.
Wow.
And the problem is, you have two or three of them, and they need to merge together, but it looks like that's not going to happen. So I don't really know. I think this one might just be our only option. It's going to look pretty, that's for sure. It will. It will look pretty. I'm not so sure about the tornado potential, although I'm not necessarily saying it's not going to happen at all, or there's no chance, but it needs help. This is lightning. Yeah, we're going to get a lot of that. It's an intense storm. It'll be throwing out baseballs. It might be throwing out baseballs way out ahead of where you actually think it would be throwing out baseballs because of how much wind shear there is venting the storm. It has really good venting. Like, I mean, it can do it. It's just running out of instability. The shear is going to be really good. So maybe it has an off chance because the shear is so good. It can do it. where we go. We're just on the west side of the city. Probably gonna see more chasers up on this highway for sure. Eventually, this is gonna cross into Kansas. Big Kansas storm. Yeah, we're just gonna head up towards like Ponca City or Kildare.
In 1 mile, turn left onto US 60 East.
It'll be kind of tough. It'll be really hard to chase here. Like sometimes, hopefully, maybe it will do something for us in the next 30 minutes before it gets into this reserve, this Indian reserve. We don't have many roads. We're at, let's see.
Continue to go north?
Sorry.
Or
Yeah, go north. There it is. You can see the base of the storm. It's just a big supercell. See the big tail cloud feeding into it up there.
get up on this hill here. You have a good shot.
Yeah, I'll get a good view of it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I want to just keep going a little bit north with it. Yeah, there's that guy again.
There's our friend.
Our friend. That's our friend. Yeah, it's just a really high base. Like not that like if you had the right shear, it can drill through, but it doesn't look favorable right now for tornadoes. Looks favorable for massive hail. It's still strong. Like the updraft is still very strong. It just doesn't have a.
Wheat looks good.
The wheat, he said.
Mm-hmm. I think that's wheat. Let's see, this is 1st of April. That's got to come. Soybeans here. Okay, continue.
Yeah. Just find a little field out here. Or
A Christmas star up.
yeah, this one's gonna outrun the. There's not enough moisture. It's just outrunning the moisture. It looks so good on the radar, but it's just gonna outrun the moisture. There's not enough moisture on it. Yeah, just pull off somewhere in here, and I want to. Is there any chance we could get down to those south of the? If we wanted to do that, we
Well,
probably
I
should
don't
have
know. We've
got
got
going.
these trees. I was going to back up there,
Oh,
but
yeah,
what about these trees
you can just
here?
pull off on the side of the road
Okay.
here because it's a dirt road. We just yeah, the storm's cooked. I think it's not gonna do it. It's running out of moisture. I wonder if there's any chance we could get down there 2 hours to our south. Yeah.
It's like rain.
I know, it's just rain. Hey, point the car just a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, those south ones might just go. I just think I should have went south half an hour ago. Not that even in that case, I still would have got there.
Oops.
That's okay. Right here is fine. No one's coming.
See, well, yeah, they're
Right
down
now.
the way.
Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, so yeah, this storm is just too flat. There's nothing. It's cooked, I think. I don't even think shear can save this one. I mean, it can, but we're just gonna have to be patient, I guess. Just wait and
Is
see.
that hearing any thunder, or is that
No,
just my
I don't-
imagination?
I don't know. Don't know.
Yeah, it is.
It
Thunder,
is thunder.
lightning, and
There you
thunder.
go. There's your base over there to the left. On the left side, right over there.
Are you talking about right above that farm?
This is
there?
not focused.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah. I hate this stupid YouTube app. It never focuses the camera correctly. Here it is. It's black. But yeah, the base is over there on the left. But look at how like flat and like laminar it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good. That means there's like no moisture. It's not pulling in any moisture. So if it's not pulling in any moisture, it would need like a miracle to like. She just need really insane shear. These storms down here aren't doing much right now either, but I think they have a better. But they have a lot. These storms down here have maybe an environment like this far out ahead of them. This storm right here is like on the edge of it. See that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
what's going on?
So really, we wanted storms.
Anything over at Wichita
No.
developing, or
No, nothing's developing.
Kansas City? Or
Nothing's going up there yet.
is it too early? Rain?
No, it'll develop up there later. But if these ones are struggling with moisture, those ones are going to have it even worse. Yeah, not a great look. Not a great look. I think we should just get out ahead of this thing until it looks better. I mean, there's no point in getting on it now, right? It looks like this. And just hope the ones to the south don't go crazy, because we'll be kicking ourselves. Right now they look like they're struggling with the cap, so let's see. Alright, so let's go up to, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go up to, it'll be like the only road over.
Starting route 2 State Highway 18.
Just go.
Head north on North Ranch Drive.
Just go north here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, there's that flat base. We want to see it pull in, like, you know, you want to see it pull in some of that scud, right? That we talked about.
Yeah.
It's not pulling it in. And it like lost its structure. That's such a great structure. It lost its structure. There's such a great environment for this thing, but it just can't tap into it because it's elevated. It's like not even getting surface air, which is kind of shocking actually. But I don't think it's gonna happen. But I think those ones that are Oklahoma City do have a better chance. I think I'm okay with. I think we should. I think we should head towards those just in case. Because I really seriously. I mean, this one always could ramp up, but I just really don't think it's gonna happen.
Starting route 2 south.
I think at least the ones to the south have a shot in the dark. Maybe, I don't know. They may not either.
Turn left onto West.
Don't listen to that. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll wait for you to tell me, give me the word.
In 1 mile, turn left west.
It's a tough decision because here's the thing. It's like, okay, if we go south right now, we got to bank on intercepting something at like 9:10 p.m., which means one of those cells has to survive, right? And then, okay, but I guess if it doesn't survive, we would know by the time we got down to like Oklahoma City, and we'd just be able to turn back on the 44 and go home, right? I'm not seeing it. I mean, it's elevated. This storm is literally elevated. It's not pointed at anything at the surface, so. I mean, if it's not pulling in stuff at the surface now. Whoa, big time lag. All right. You heard that one.
Yeah.
Go ahead here and stop up at this road. Just sit for a minute. It's really elevated. Oh, that's so yucky. Yeah, let's just go south. I mean, because why not? I don't think we're going to miss anything on this. Like, I really do not think this is going to do it. Like, if it was going to do it, it would already be trying, you know? Hope I'm not wrong. It just goes crazy or
So,
something.
Am I going left here?
Hold on, just sit here for a
Okay.
moment. There's no
No,
cars.
no cars coming.
I feel like it's a tough decision, but I feel like we don't have anything to lose up here, you know. So yeah, go ahead and go left. We'll start heading. Unless it does something crazy in the next 20 minutes, you know, and we just get back on it. We'll start heading. Like there's no like. Do you see how flat and like? Do you see how flat these
Yes.
bases are?
Yes.
There's no scud. There's zero surface moisture. The storm is completely elevated, which is kind of crazy. You know, I would be shocked if it developed anything at this point. Like it looks like it's just going to be it looks like it's going to be an elevated supercell for the rest of its life. So, at least here's the thing: if we get down there, maybe we get really lucky and something fires, right? And it turns and we can get it like south of Norman or something when it's crossing the interstate, right at like 9 or 10. Odds are that doesn't happen and we just have to turn and go home, but we're at least going to give it a shot.
Okay.
So, I mean, because look at this. This isn't doing anything. You can kind of see it has some supercell structure, but it's really not. Chat. If we leave this storm for sure in like 10 minutes, I'll probably just end the stream, and then if we get on something later, yeah, it looks, Tammy, it does look ominous, but as far as tornadoes go, you know, it's not going to do anything right now. And you know, if it had good structure, right, I'd be a little bit more willing to give it a chance, but it doesn't even. So we might know. Honestly, we might know within the next hour whether we're going to turn around and go home or keep going down towards like the Norman area or Purcell. But you can see just a big, ugly, flat supercell. And I've seen storms that look like this turn into monsters really quickly. The problem is, you know, you can't become a monster if you don't have any surface moisture pulling in. Like this can change very quickly. Like 10 minutes from now, this could have a ton of surface moisture, but I just don't see how it's going to happen. Like if it was going to pull in surface moisture, I think it would have already done it, you know, like 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, right? So, yeah. So we'll see if we can get a miracle in southern. But if I had to be honest, I think those storms down south are probably going to die. Like I want to see the storm like change its appearance, you know, and it's just not doing it. So.
We've got a barricade here.
Turn left right here though.
Okay.
So.
Detour.
I'm sorry, Grandma.
No problem.
It's not. It's. You can blame Mother Nature for this one.
No
I told you I'd
problem.
get you a tornado, but we'll see. We still got a small chance, like I said.
Okay.
Yeah. See, they're looking at it in
yes.
despair. Probably they're like, look at this flat base right here.
Yeah.
Oh man. Watch, we're gonna leave it, and then 10 minutes, like after we leave it, it's just gonna start pulling in moisture some way, somehow. It doesn't make sense to me. Like it would have already started doing it. So. I'm gonna take a very educated guess and say this storm is done. So. See, chat. I'll show you guys the storm. That's their storm, and that, yeah, it does look super ominous there. And you can see it's trying to maybe pull in a little bit of scud. But I've seen this story one too many times before, and I know exactly how it ends. So we're gonna go ahead and get off of it now. And then, guys, if I have to get off of this, yeah, that's the thing, Tammy. I am happy. I am happy that it didn't work out in a way because we really do not need any devastation. A lot of these would be in open fields, so they'd actually be pretty nice tornadoes, but we do not need any devastation. Yeah, let's see how this does it. It might. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know 100% of everything in the world. Like, it's gonna need, yeah, it's gonna need some major help if it wants to even attempt. We might run into some hail on the interstate. And those poor guys are taking pictures of nothing. I just don't like. I want to see it. Like, I want to see it going somewhere, on radar, and I just don't. It's just not. It's just not changing. It's honestly, it's only getting worse. I guarantee you, Grandma, if this thing had surface moisture and it was like pulling up surface particles, it would have already produced tornadoes at this point. Because the shear is so favorable up above. It'd be one thing if you had more of an instability axis to the east and it had more time, but it just doesn't have time. So we're gonna go ahead and take the. We're gonna leave the guaranteed thunderstorm and go ahead and go for the more risky play. That probably won't happen, but we're gonna know for sure. I mean, you're not gonna see anything right there. So
Stop signs, crazy places.
I know you got some weird stop signs on the roads. Okay, just go straight here. Oh, that's really disappointing. That's elevated. I wish I would have made the decision half an hour ago.
Well, how do you know?
You just don't know. Well, you can tell there's clues, but I'm not even for sure that when we get on these ones to the south that they're even going to do anything. But they got a chance. Really, I think if supercells were coming through this exact same area, but 2 hours later, I think they'd have a much better chance, right?
Yeah.
Is that another chaser?
We passed a number of them.
Yeah. Oh, that might be the ugliest looking supercell I've ever seen. That looks super good on radar. So
Okay, am I
we'll
going
go south.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
south.
No. So we're gonna actually we're just gonna go west because we want to get on the interstate.
Yes.
So here's the thing: we'll go south, and then we'll head down towards Oklahoma City, and then if as we're kind of heading towards Oklahoma City, if it looks like the stuff to the south just isn't going to happen, then we'll just start trekking back, right? Has some really nice elevated structure over there. You have some see those striations in the clouds. I'll show you guys this. That's some nice. Look at that structure. That's some nice structure right there. You have to be way out ahead of it. This thing will have some nice structure here, I guarantee it. But it just is so elevated. Which when I say elevated, that means that it's When I say elevated, that means that it's above. So it's not pulling in ground surface. It's not pulling in surface particles from the parcel. Sorry, not parcels. It's not pulling in surface parcels from the ground. It's pulling them up from above the ground. So. Yeah, it storms done. It's not gonna do it. I guess it's gonna produce large hail all the way to it'll probably go. I bet it'll go all the way up, to Parsons or whatever, or Fort Scott. But it'll just produce hail. I think. I hope it just produces hail. Now, see, if you have the same setup later in April or even in May, you have a lot more room for error, right? You'd have a much bigger warm sector. So that's what I usually say is like when you get these kind of setups later on in the year, you always have a better chance at doing something. But it's just tough. It's just tough whenever, like I said, you don't have any room for error. And honestly, if I think if a storm would have formed farther south towards like I-40 down towards like El Reno or like Clinton, Oklahoma, and went up more towards like this one's more up towards the Kansas Oklahoma border. I think we would have needed it more towards like Stillwater. I think if that would have happened, I think you would have had a much better shot at having something. So, you know. All right, chat. Well, this is a tough one. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream because we're off of this storm. This storm isn't gonna do anything tornadic. Just looks like a big hailer. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't blast south, and in 2 hours I might be able to be on a tornadic supercell. But the ones to the south are also struggling. Now the thing is, this storm is struggling because it has no moisture. The storms to the south have plenty of moisture, right? The storms to the south, they're struggling more because of forcing or a cap, and less because of moisture. So if one of those storms to the south does get going, it's going to produce tornadoes because it actually has moisture south of Oklahoma City. So, but this one had everything. It has the wind shear, has the forcing, has the storm structure. It just didn't have the moisture. So I chased another storm just like this a few weeks back that just didn't have the moisture with it. It looked really good for like 30 minutes. Got out of the moisture and bang, it just died. So I appreciate you guys who did tune in. Sorry it was a little bit of a failed chase, but sometimes the weather just doesn't work out for you. But thank you guys for tuning in. I will be live again tomorrow. Should have a pretty big tornado risk tomorrow. Unlike today, moisture and storms developing are the last of our problems. We're going to have other issues, like too many storms possibly. So hope you guys have a great rest of your night. If you are in the path of these storms, make sure to be vigilant. Pay attention to your weather forecast. I'm going to be releasing some forecast videos on my channel over the next few days, and when I'm out of town, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'll be releasing some videos for those ones. Guys, I might be live later. Probably not, but there's a slim chance, okay, if I'm on a tornadic storm later.